podcast. He's got one called Let Her Eat.
And whoever wins is going to win big, baby.
Yeah.
They will go home with a pocket full of money.
I think they're really good. All right. Episode 42. Bo just got done eating. That's what was taking us so long. We were waiting on Bo to finish eating.
Yeah.
Dang, we forgot the hats. You got them out the truck.
Yeah, they're out there. I'll go get them.
No. It ain't that big a deal. Everybody can see your hat.
See the new hat?
Say, Bo had us some hats made.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, he had us some hats made.
Yeah, I got this one dirty today. I wore it all day because it's Monday.
Yeah. He come in.
I got you one.
Yeah, he come in. He had arms full of food, and Brad comes in with his Chick-fil-A cup. Whataburger's gonna be mad at you for bringing in Chick-fil-A.
That'll be all right.
Yeah,
I guess if they're dropping.
Are you? Is that why you have it down there?
that's why he put it down there.
First of all,
Whataburger's on the car.
Can everybody hear me before we start this?
So before we started, and I'll be curious to know if anybody says anything about the sound, because before we started, I made sure I listened to all three mics with the headphones. So if it sounds funny out there, I really don't know. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know. But
Are you in comments up?
huh?
Are you gonna switch over?
Yeah,
to
I can
comments?
switch it over now. So we had intentions of coming last week, doing a podcast last night. I was on the road, but didn't work out. And anyway, yeah, I'm swapping over here. All right, we don't have anything yet. At least this isn't live. Is this live?
About to say, you better make sure you got
Live. There we go. All right, making sure it's up. All right, so
Somebody comment if you're watching, so we'll know.
Yep, there we go.
A little
We can see
quiet.
it.
A little
Yeah, there
quiet.
we go.
Yeah. All right, but anyway, we planned on doing a podcast last
talk
week.
louder.
I was on the
That's all louder.
I was on the road. I was already in East Tennessee. We had already kind of planned to be out there for the race at Newport, and I was just gonna do it from the Riverside app on my phone. And anyway, the week kind of went the way it did with all the news, and then it's like everything was rained out. It didn't matter if it was dirt, asphalt. The NASCAR weekend was pretty dreary. They were all getting
They
rain
did not
shorted.
have one single race that wasn't rain delayed this
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah, well, they all got rain shortened too, and oh, they didn't. Which
No,
one?
They all ran full length.
The Coke 600 didn't.
Oh, that was last weekend.
No, I'm talking
this
about. I'm
week.
talking. No, I'm talking about last week because we
Yeah.
didn't record last week. That's what I'm saying. So like,
All of those did.
yeah.
I
So
was thinking about this
all
week.
of all of
Rain got everything this weekend too.
yeah, no, but everything just got rain shortened. There really wasn't nothing to talk about it outside of the obvious. And honestly, I told these guys in the chat in our little group text to say, I'm just so sick of talking about it, seeing it. And anyway, I did the irresponsible thing, and I didn't post about we're not doing a podcast this week. But when I made it to Sevierville, I decided Monday afternoon I was going to completely unplug from everything. So that's how that happened. But I didn't lift a finger all week last week. I had a great time. I had cooked meals every time I came back to the house. Didn't have to pay for nothing. I even got to go do stuff for free on the strip in Gatlinburg. My cousin won a bunch of tickets to all these different things. So like we're going up and down the strip, and we're going in the Mirror Maze or the Ripley's Believe It or Not or whatever was down there. If we wanted to go do it, we got to do it for free. So that was my week. So I got to
Any hot rods out there?
I got to enjoy that. Do what?
Any hot rods out there?
They actually did. They had some kind of group of. It was Dodge Vipers. It was a bunch of them everywhere.
At least it wasn't Challengers.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, it was a ton of Dodge Vipers. It was the
Different tax
Greystone.
bracket.
Yeah, definitely. It was the Greystone Inn or Lounge or something. It's like right there next to the aquarium. And I mean, it was a line of them all the way around the front of that thing, just stacked full of Vipers.
I added the Viper to my list of cars that I want to own one day.
Yeah.
Recently, I told Hannah I don't know what I watched on it, but it's a slept-on car.
Yeah,
You don't
It's a
think
sharp
about
car,
it.
real-
It is. The first gens are lethal. You can kill yourself pretty easy with them because they're raw cars.
Yeah.
There's nothing, no traction control. I don't think they all have ABS. Somebody could probably correct me on that. But
don't
anyway,
know.
they're pretty wild.
There was a guy
machines.
that Greg's the car show for Greg.
Yeah,
that we
I
went
saw-
to.
he had a
years ago,
newer
and
one
He had
out
a
there.
newer one. That
Yeah.
sucker looked really good. It was really clean.
They are sharp.
But yeah, it was a ton. I saw, and I was more than that. I saw a couple other hot rods going up and down the Pigeon Forge and stuff. They're always around Pigeon
That's the best.
Forge.
That's why I asked, because the best thing about the strip in Gatlinburg is hot
That's
rods.
sound. TV.
TV.
Yeah, I got
Oh.
the high limit race up
Oh,
for you.
no.
I figured you was gonna be having a stroke if we didn't have
No,
it
no.
up.
I was just gonna watch it on my phone.
No, I've got it right there.
Okay.
You didn't have to worry about it. But anyway, so we just, I don't know. I didn't really deem it necessary last week to fool with doing anything.
Well, it's not the same on the app either. It's like
No.
No, it's
it's
not.
don't come off quite as good that way.
Yeah. Well, I can't even run my intro.
Yeah.
Bo didn't even know I was doing the intro every
Yeah, I
week.
mean, he sent us the intro a couple weeks ago, and I haven't gone back to watch one of our episodes since then.
Yeah.
So I figure I said it. I sounded stupid in the moment. I don't need to hear it again. So I don't go back and watch.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't.
Every now and then I'll put them on. Like if I know I got time and I'm gonna be in and out of the office, I'll put it on just to get the view. But
Oh, is that what it is?
I mean, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta pad the numbers.
Yeah. So you're pumping them up.
Trying. I
Just
mean,
trying to bump
one
them
ain't gonna help anything.
Hey,
But
you never know. We say every vote counts.
you get on there and start doing comments.
Yeah. What are you gonna say?
What's up?
That's
I mean,
it.
any comments are key.
Yeah.
You gotta get the comments on the video. That's what drives the algorithm. So.
Oh, is that real? I don't know how that
It really
algorithms
is.
even work. to
It's
be
not
honest.
the total picture, but it
Say
helps.
like, subscribe, comment, hit the thumbs up, all those things drives it.
Well,
out
good.
there,
Well, good. You
algorithm.
just plugged what everybody should be doing.
Yeah,
then,
that's what you're supposed to do. So,
yeah. I don't even know
all
how
that
it works.
stuff.
Oh no, we've got a guest that just showed up all of a sudden. Hey, come here. Come here.
He don't want to be on the show.
What are you doing here? I mean, we just got started. I got another mic. You want to sit down? What do you mean?
Well, he only lives like an hour,
About
2
to say,
hours
about
away
to say,
from
like,
here.
2.5 hours away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're 2.5 hours
Golly,
away.
2.5.
Yeah.
Be out
You
here
wanna
till
sit down
friggin'
for a minute?
8:30.
He wouldn't have mailed
You
them
get-
to you?
Get these shots.
Go. All right. Go ahead. Go ahead. We got BJ.
All right,
Solomon
let's
in
get it
the
moving.
house.
We're like dragging this out. The
All
start
right,
of the show is
I'm
going
sorry.
on.
What
and
do you
on.
want to talk about? What do you
I mean,
want
I
to get to
did
first?
race this weekend.
Oh,
so
that's right.
I
I
was
was
ready
about
to
to say,
race.
well, I'm just so used to everything
We
getting
didn't-
rained out at this point.
We didn't do nothing, but Brad did.
Yeah,
I got to
actually,
go
I
right.
did
And
a
it
lot.
was
I
it
did
was
a lot the last 2 weekends
interesting
too,
because I didn't think it was going to happen. I woke up Saturday morning. It was showing like 100% chance of rain from 3 to 7, which is I have to leave by noon to get there. If I'm going straight to the track, I got to leave by noon to get there at 4. So we just had to start driving anyways, and we drove through like 6 or 7 just monsoon rainstorms. And I swear, like we get within a mile of the track, and you can see the rain line, like it split, like went around and it come back together, and you could see like the line on the other side. And we could see like where our exit was to go towards the track, and we just drove straight out of it, and it hadn't even rained at the racetrack at all. It did blow up a little shower by like 5:30 that lasted for probably like 30 minutes, but
Dang.
it wasn't nothing that killed the track or anything like that.
So you saying the vortex theory is true, even though there wasn't no cars going around the
Something,
racetrack?
something happens there because I've seen it been like that several times. Like chance of rain, it just kind of goes all around it and never hits it or whatever.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we just went ahead and took the chance and drove on up there, and we did. We got to a race, started 6th in the heat, finished 3rd, which I didn't feel great in hot laps either, but I still was like 3rd overall. So I was like, well, maybe we aren't that bad, but it felt really bad, and made a little bit of adjustment. Started 6th in the heat, was able to finish 3rd, but it was a very bad 3rd. I just kind of floundered around, didn't feel good at all. And I was just talking to Brian for the feature, and he asked me a question. He was like, hey, because we had made some adjustments from the previous week. He said, did you change so-and-so back? I was like, damn it. I was like, I didn't. He's like, well, that's probably what most of our problem is here. That's why you're on the right rear and you're wheeling and you're just digging so hard at the right rear. So I changed it back, and I'd done some stuff with the weight, and I left it the same and just fixed that one problem I thought we probably had. So we started 4th in the main, and I fell back to 5th on the start, like with the fuel load and stuff, the way the car still was. We were just really bad early on. Like I floundered around and couldn't hit the bottom, slipping, sliding, and once the fuel load burned off a little bit, it got to rolling a little bit better around the bottom, and I was able to get up to 2nd. We had a caution probably like lap 15 or so, and I was able to roll the bottom, and I kept pace with Gage. I was right off his left rear. You know, I think he saw me one time, and then he moved down. He started running the bottom. Once he started running the bottom, he just checked out after that because our car was still pretty bad. But the change that I fixed from the previous week, I went back. Well, I should have adjusted my weight back as well. I think we just had that one issue just caused a bunch of problems, and the car just was not good all night long. And it got, like I said in the feature, it got a little bit better once the fuel load burned off, and I was able to hold on and run 2nd, and extended my point lead by 3 points now.
Oh, good.
37 points ahead now. So,
Who's second?
Jeff Asher's 2nd. So he's always going to be up there front. But kind of like David Gravel and Carson Macedo and Kofoid battle type thing. Like if you make one mistake, well, you probably are probably more so like the high limit point battle right now, like between Rico and Aaron Wright. So like if you make one mistake or have an issue, like it's going to cost you. Because it's going to be tight like that the whole time. Because Asher's going to be up in the top 5 most of the time, and I don't want to. I feel it's awful saying this, but like I feel like I'll be top 5 most of the time. So it'll definitely go down to the end. I feel like so.
I mean, you are Rookie of the Year, so I feel like
I say you're fresh off Rookie of the Year, so
top 5 is probably.
So yeah, as bad as we were and still finished 2nd, like I feel good. Like we can try to get our car back to our basic box we started, and hopefully this coming up weekend be fast right out of the box and just work on getting our car better instead of chasing that one issue. So
Well, I do want to say that I was very disappointed. Went to bed kind of on the early side Saturday night, after seeing your Get to the Track live video. And I didn't
didn't
see,
get
well,
any more.
we went to bed kind of early, so I'm like, they're probably still racing. And then
Woke up the
woke
next
up
morning.
Sunday morning, hopped on Facebook. I'm going to Brad's page. I mean, I searched you out specifically to get a race update. And there
There's
was no
nothing.
race
I know,
update.
there's
There wasn't
nothing.
even a typed race update. Last thing we got was 6th to 3rd in the heat.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I still haven't got an update yet either.
And I can't believe you don't know who Lucas Black is.
I don't no idea, Lucas.
Who's
Black.
Lucas
I
Black?
answered you.
Well, I know, but I was like, oh, Fast and Furious. But I've watched
Well-
that movie
well,
maybe
I'm
like
sitting there- well, I'm
30
sitting there-
minutes of my entire
If
life.
anybody watching, if you follow Lucas Black on Instagram, so if you don't know who that is,
I don't know who it is.
it's the guy from Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
Which one?
Drift? What do you mean drift?
Is that the first one?
No, it's the third
Okay,
one.
I was like 30 minutes
It's
of the
the
first
it's the
one. and that's
redneck
it.
that goes to Tokyo and starts drifting. He didn't know what drifting was. That's who Lucas
He
Black
also
is.
plays on.
I know. I don't really care for him as an actor, to be honest.
Why?
He's
always
also
Oh, he was
he's also the kid in
quarterback.
Sling Blade.
Yeah, and he was a quarterback
Yeah,
in
he's a quarterback in...
what is that movie? See, I don't know football. You should know this one. Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's it.
But I kept
I
thinking
knew that,
Blue
you
Mountain
didn't?
State, but I've never seen Blue Mountain State, so I didn't think that was.
No, that's not. That's a comedy. That's a goofy comedy. That's the guy that plays Reacher. He's in
Yeah.
that one.
I've never seen that one. I
Yeah,
don't know why
I've
I
never
thought
watched
of it.
Reacher either, but I just knew the guy.
But yeah,
But
Friday
the
Night
thing
Lights.
is I did actually film several videos,
And you didn't
I
like
just
it?
cringed every time I could not post it. I would
That's
try.
why.
I would try it. Like I was at the back of the trailer. I would try it, and then I could hear somebody yelling in the background, like just something crazy. I was like, "Well, I ain't using that one." Try it again. Somebody comes walking. Hey, Brad. I'm like, "All right."
Yeah.
Try it again. What do you want to do with this right rear? All right. I was like, all right. Well, none of these are going to happen here tonight. So
See, that's why whenever y'all say something about if you can't come, you can't come, y'all don't want to do the podcast, or you're not able to do the podcast, it means do a solo one. And I'm thinking, I don't want to talk by myself. I feel weird. I can't, like Chaz has a special ability to be able to do that. So does what's his face?
Jeremy Elliott.
Jeremy Elliott.
Well, he reads off a prompter, so that doesn't
I
count.
guess. And then Dirt
It's not-
Tracker,
it's not
like
He reads
that
off a
hard.
prompter too. It
all
doesn't count.
those guys, they're sitting there just talking to a camera, and I'm like, it just feels weird to me to do that. And that's the way I feel about the at the track stuff too. Like
Oh, it was
I would
weird.
rather.
I looked around, made sure nobody was close by. I was like, all right, here we go. And then
Yeah.
I posted, like, I watched it back and it played good. And then I posted it and it was like skipping. I was like, what the hell? How'd that even happen? So I was
Yeah.
like, well, that's just the way this is going to be. So
Yeah.
I left it out there. So.
No, well, what I was saying is like
It
if you-
didn't
if
skip
you,
when I watched
Oh,
it.
I didn't.
was
Maybe it's just
plain,
when
Yeah,
I
no.
watch it back.
Yeah, no, I didn't skip on me.
When I watch it on my phone, it like skips around.
I just got real Lucas Black vibes. Like
Yeah.
if you go to his
I did
Instagram,
not. I feel like
Hey, you
that's
didn't
an
even know who it
insult.
is.
I feel like but I know who
Go-
he is.
Well, I
Go
know who he
watch-
when I saw the
go-
photo, I knew who he was.
yeah, go
Yeah, I
watch
feel
his
like-
Instagram videos.
I feel like Brad's he's above that level. I mean, he doesn't have the acting prestige, but to back him up. But I feel like I'd rather watch you give a bad video, even if it was bad, than watch him in a movie. Honestly,
Well, I'm just
he
saying.
also played on NCIS New Orleans, I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember
had
that. I
seen him
never
on
watched
as
that.
well.
Yeah, that was miserable.
All I'm saying is, if I've watched his Instagram for a long time, I see his video updates, and all I could hear was that accent. It just reminded me of Lucas.
Yeah.
But I watch his stuff all the
I
time.
guess I sound that way to myself. So
Well, I sound like a hick. Yeah, that's why I don't go back and go and listen to our own stuff, because I can't even stand here myself talk.
Speaking of
I don't know how
drifting,
anybody does.
I didn't even tell y'all it was a weekend before our last episode we had. I got to spend some time in the simulator. Did I tell you about that since then?
You mentioned it, but I don't know if you.
Well, my buddy Dylan's got a drift simulator set up. He drives a car that's been imported, a Toyota Aristo. It's a right-hand drive car. And he's got it set up. He's got a couple drift cars, but that's the one he drives primarily, and he'll go to these events and everything and run it. But he's got a sim set up to get his drive time in. And it's set up right-hand drive. So my shifter's over here left-handed.
That's weird.
It was weird for a minute. It didn't take long to get adjusted to it. But
It's
then,
just that good, bro.
I mean, that's what it is. But it had a
They
VR
just don't know, do they?
had a VR setup on it.
Ugh, yeah.
So I put that thing on my head, and it was pretty sick. You look this way, and you look out the side of the
the-
car. You
the
look this
VR,
way, you
yeah.
look out the side of the
virtual
car.
reality is the best way to do it. Yeah.
And until you go to slide it in a corner, and I had to. I'll just preface this was I had to check out. That I did it for probably 10, 15 minutes, and it's a lot going on. It's not like any of the iRacing I've done or anything like that on a sim. Pretty much, it's doing this right here.
Yeah.
There was so much going on.
Yeah.
Because you go into corner one, it takes a little bit to get it figured out. But then you go into the corner, and you got to set the car and then roll back into it, and you're moving. So every time I move, my body, it's so real. My body expects to feel the car, and it started jacking with my head.
Yeah.
It jacked me up, but it was one of the coolest things. I mean, I'd love to do it with the VR on iRacing or something,
yeah.
just to see see if I can handle it.
I did it one time. I got in the IndyCar at the Brickyard or something, and I put the VR headset. I didn't make 10 laps. I said I can't do this. It just didn't. My eyeballs was not. It was not matching what I should be feeling.
Yeah.
So I got motion sick off of it. And I just couldn't do it.
It was pretty wild. I mean, I haven't spent a ton of time on the sim. I mean, one of my buddies had a PlayStation system, like PS2 system, back in 2004.
Yeah.
And we would race on it every now and then, but you had to set the steering wheel on your lap, and it's not like, you got the Logitech wheel, right? Dylan's got a Logitech, and it moves. I mean, it gives input back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one did not.
That was pretty crazy, because he got on to me one time. He's like, okay, it is still plastic gears in there. Don't send it. Because when you set a drift car, you set it and then you spin back into it. And I spun back into it. Like, I sent it.
Yeah.
And it went all the way to the lock. And he's like, all right, remember it's plastic in there. I'm like, my bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, he's got a really cool system.
You got you modified yet? So you gonna be joining us anytime soon on the dirt side?
I spent on my racing money.
Did you?
Every
While we're talking
bit
about
of it.
this, that just made me think of something. There's a podcast called Knoxville Nights, and they cover basically mostly Knoxville racing
Right.
scene. They talk about like the national stuff for a minute, then they'll cover the Knoxville deal. Well, one of the guys on the podcast, I think his name is Blake Walker. He got to run a 305 around Knoxville. This is part of the podcast. They made a big deal of it. So if anybody's got a stock car out there, wants to put Bo in the stock car to go to Riverside, we can do the podcast trend, put somebody in the car and go make some laps.
I thought we had something worked out.
We had
though.
something
We did,
worked out.
but
That was the end of last
hasn't even
season.
raced though.
Has he not?
That was the end of last season. There's only like 3 cars that are put together to race at Riverside right now.
I don't think that guy's
That's actually a
actually
good point.
And then it's been raining the past month.
Man, speaking of which.
But I did spend all my race car money,
yeah.
because since we're going racing all over the Southeast, I bought a camper. I bought an RV over the weekend.
Yeah, a nice little RV. But no, I just speaking of you talking about that just reminded me. I ran into Clayton today. I actually had a client, y'all. It was pretty cool. I had probably the biggest client I've ever had at doing our powder coating deal. He met me from East Memphis. He bought my lunch and brought me some stuff to do, and I had to go run a couple errands, and I ran into Clayton Allen on the way back at Bank, Tennessee. He was up there at the counter, and I know the girls in there pretty well. I'm in there all the time, and he didn't see me yet. And I said, Sarah, go ahead and move a couple thousand over into my account from his, if you don't mind. He just shook his head. We got to talking there for a minute. He said, 60% chance of rain again this weekend.
Yeah.
Talking about Riverside. So I felt pretty bad. Felt pretty bad for him, and and the car count wasn't too good last time. So I was thinking, that made me think about all the stock cars. So
What is that, 500 to win this weekend?
I don't know. I don't even
minis?
know. I don't even know. But
It's this regular show this weekend.
yeah, I think so.
Oh no, maybe that mini sprint deal they're making up. I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't even know. Somebody in the comments going to have to let us know. But
Who's got their stock car together?
yeah,
So tell it. I want to know, because I
Well, with
want to go back.
with all these weeks
But
off, surely some folks.
Yeah, I
working
hope
on-
so. I mean, let's get at least 8 local stock cars out, and I'll show up. I'll show up, and
Stephen
shoot,
Frazier.
y'all want me to? I'll get in the pits and record interviews, pre-race or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
think
mean,
I've
whatever.
seen,
Whatever I got to do to get some stock cars at Riverside, y'all let me know.
or drive.
Put it in the chat. Send me a
drive.
DM or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I seen Stephen Frazier almost got his son's car ready, so they ought to be back soon.
So I also want to know, I mean, is this an everywhere problem, or do y'all have non-Riverside cars that you're running on the weekends already? Because I keep hearing about how Riverside's so hard to race at because the rules.
Yeah, I mean, I think
So is there? I mean, I'm not joking about that. I really do want to know. Do y'all have 2 cars, or is it just like, I know money's tight and it's been raining, so
I think some of them can go and run Crawley's Ridge, but Crawley's Ridge, I think they only pay like the top 3. So, which I could be really wrong about that. But that's why a lot of them don't go. But I think if they do,
y'all are basically admitting you're slow.
we got our cars together, maybe not. Okay. But yeah, so Riverside I think has pretty specific rules
All
to
right.
Riverside. I don't know if you
Landon
can go
said
run.
he's got theirs together. There's one.
But stock cars are almost kind of like the same thing as modifieds. They got different rules for different regions. Like, you know, the mods got the UMP, IMCA. You got to do a bunch of crossing over to be able to run. You can just take your IMCA car and go run UMP and things like that. And they got different stock car classes. Power I has a stock car class. There's a stock car class up in Iowa. What are they called? It's IMCA stock cars too, I believe.
I think that's right.
So they got a couple of different stock car rules.
The one
as
talking
well.
about the one we went to see when we went.
Yeah, I think
to,
they're IMCA stock
I think
cars,
you're right. I think it was. We need a fender guy in here to talk about all this stuff.
So yeah,
honestly.
this is the thing. They kind of got the same problem.
What does that say?
Bigger motors.
Landon said
They also have.
he's got another car
Bigger
waiting
motors
on a
that we can
motor,
run.
or
They
his
also-
dad does.
Rules are
then-
completely different there from most tracks around
I can make
here.
this bigger.
Stock cars. I think you're saying Crawley's Ridge rules maybe?
Different theirs and different at Riverside, or different at Crawley's Ridge.
I wonder if I can make this bigger. Do y'all know how to do that?
No idea.
I have no idea how to do this.
I mean, I got
Control-
2015. I can see it kind of good.
I
That
can
it?
see it.
Probably something in
you
the
see it?
corner you can make it bigger.
I don't know. I see. Okay. All right. I'm probably gonna get out of it by accident anyway. But I don't. Why do they have all these classes like the stock cars? Why do they have so many different rules all over the place? Like why don't they all run the same stuff? It doesn't make any sense.
It's like
I mean, it really ties you down to wherever you are. You know what I mean?
Because stock car drivers are racing for $150.
Yeah, somebody
And-
tries to make it cheaper. They start their deal, then it ends up spiraling out of control. Then somebody else tries to make another one. It's cheaper, then it
And
spirals
like,
out
why
of
are you
control.
going to drive
Like
if Riverside's an hour from the house? Why are you going to drive 3 hours? You can't pay for
Yeah, it
gas
don't
with
make
that
no
150
sense.
if you
Yeah.
win it. I mean, or whatever it is. I mean, even if you got 500, you're still pushing gas money on that deal. If you're driving 3-4 hours to do it, might as well stay at the house.
Yeah.
Where
Well, I
you
mean,
know your system, you know your setup.
I know they changed some of the rules at Riverside too that hurt the car count, but I can't speak on the specifics. I don't know what changed, but
Yeah, I read through,
Oh.
so I remember seeing that, and I read through Facebook comment after Facebook comment after Facebook comment, and I never saw anything, only allegations of cheating.
oh yeah,
That's all I can't
on
confirm
on
that.
Facebook?
Yeah, on Facebook. No, it's been a minute, because that conversation, I think, might have been last fall or in the winter sometime when they were talking about rule changes or something. I don't know.
when they were at their peak and they were in like 24, 25, they changed away from them rules, went to something else, and I think it was more expensive what they did to it. Maybe it's like heads or something. I don't need to speculate because I don't know for sure, but whatever it was, and it went down to like 11, 12, 13, 14. Now you're down to about 8, 9 weekly. But there's all kind of speculations on why they changed the rules too. But
Yeah.
can't speak.
I don't
on it.
know. Well,
I don't know enough about it.
I just go back to, like with our deal, my HRA deal, our cars, the way they have our deal set up, we're not like any of the late model stocks. Like they don't even call us late model stocks. We're late model sportsmen. And we can't take what we're doing and go run anything else. But if you, like if we were set up to go run the car store, we could take that car and go run Nashville or go run Florence or whatever. Like we could go do other things with the way the car store is. But we also have 37 cars showing up to our races too. So I don't know, but the pay's good. They got the cost down, and I don't know if you could do. I don't know anything
It
about
wouldn't
that
take
side.
It wouldn't
But
take that much to
if you could
swap the car up.
If
though.
you could do things spec wise to get it to where it is cheaper, then you might have a lot more cars show up. So I don't know, but then again,
man.
we also made the argument the sprint car stuff. If you opened up the rules on the sprint car, you'd probably have a lot more people coming around Riverside too. So I don't know. It just depends on how you look at it.
You really just need to open up the rule book a little bit. I mean, look. The slow guys don't matter.
I mean,
Sorry. I mean, Landon said it basically. He said it might be his running. It might not be fast, but it is running. I mean, he knows, he gets it. He might not be fast, but I mean,
but
sure,
Landon is fast. He's
he
just
is.
I say Landon is fast.
He is, but that's why I can say that about him is because he'll get it. They'll get it right, and he'll go win some races once he gets. Once we get
Landon
back
and
to
I agree
racing,
with. Slow cars don't matter.
But no, they
Oh,
slow.
yeah, that's a fact. Get off the three
Brandon
laps. you better
says
pull
slow
in.
cars aren't allowed to run. I didn't say that. Brandon wants slow cars off the track.
I
Now,
will
slow
say I
cars can be,
had a
but-
slip up this weekend while I'm thinking about it.
A slip up. Okay.
There was a guy at the track. He spun out 3 times in the feature,
Oh no.
and by the 3rd time, he's facing this way, like up the track, and he's looking over as we coming by, and I'm doing this. I felt bad about that.
No,
but
that's
I was
different.
like,
That's 3
I was like,
spin
we're
outs.
gonna run out of fuel out here.
Yeah,
So I was
that's-
like,
That's
Well,
3
off the
spin
track.
outs. That's not
I was
3.
gonna say-
That's not just slow laps on the bottom.
Most
Like Brandon
ASCS or Outlaws or whatever, two times, and you got to leave anyway.
yeah,
You know, that's pretty
I don't know
normal.
if we have that rule there.
Yeah, I
but-
think
Well, it doesn't sound like it.
3 should be. I mean, even at your entry level, if you can't get around the track, I mean, slow down, do whatever you got to do to get around the track.
Look.
But if you spin 3 times, you're done.
Look, I'm not like if it was right now, like in the moment when the adrenaline's pumping and I'm sitting here just like that night you and I were racing for 3rd, track was hooked up rough. You're like middle to the bottom, like you can't even go up high. It was just so darn rough and fast. But I'd be catching lap cars for like the 2nd or 3rd time in the span of 10 laps. And every time I'd pass them, I'd point to the infield, like, go down there, like, get off the racetrack. So I get it.
Brandon hates slow
I
people
can't
driving.
stand
on the
it.
inside.
I can't stand it. Because
Ridiculous.
of all,
He doesn't believe in the
well, of all times,
and the
when-
underprivileged or the learners to get out there. He hates kids too. I don't know if y'all remember
I
that.
know it. I'm telling you, but of all times, like when the track is 100% locked down and wide open, like why aren't you locked down and holding it wide open? Like, come on,
Hey,
it's simpler.
maybe he's just waiting on the attrition.
I guess. I don't know.
You got a lot of it. You get them positions back just because you're running.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you somebody if you want to move on to actual subjects. Now, listen.
You
Yeah,
mean
we
stock
we
cars?
bored
not a
everybody
subject?
for 45
I know
minutes.
I did not. Well, there ain't just a lot to talk about, just to be honest.
What do
But
you mean? There's a whole bunch to talk about.
like what? What
Well,
you
we didn't
got?
talk. You're going to talk about Kyle Busch, aren't you?
Well,
You got to mention it.
I don't.
You just
Well, I was,
smooth it over.
I was gonna say there really ain't.
Well, I mean,
lot
there's
to
a whole
say.
lot to say about it that really makes me mad. If we want to talk about it,
Well, what makes you mad?
all the fake stuff that people are sharing, like it pisses me off. Like, don't
What
be an
fake
idiot.
stuff?
These stories where it says, or one of them was,
Yeah, I've been seeing it.
maybe it was
AI
Kurt Busch. Nobody will benefit off of Brexton, and everybody's like, great guy, Kurt, great guy. You can
I
look
haven't
at
seen
you can look at the
anything.
page and tell the page is fake. And there's different ones. One of them was Denny Hamlin was saying it. One of them was Kurt was saying it. Then they had one Samantha was saying it, and they're just all using it.
Really?
They do it for clicks, and then they get clicks, and they make money off those pages. They get the
Yep.
clicks off of it.
Really? I haven't seen anything.
You haven't seen any
A
ton of them. That's all it is.
because you unplugged last week.
Yeah, that was
Probably.
just all. And then there was a song. Somebody made an AI song with the voices of Jelly Roll and Chris Stapleton called
gosh.
Rowdy, and everybody's like, "This is amazing. This is great." And I'm like, "This dude put together an
Wait.
AI trash song
No, no,
and
no.
makes money off of it."
I actually think that was real.
No, it's not real. It's
NASCAR
not real.
featured
It's
one.
well, maybe that, but the one I've seen, the Chris Stapleton and Jelly Roll is AI.
Dude.
Because the AI picture is the AI picture.
I really
they
think
might have pitched, they might have used it, but it was
that-
still AI.
I really
Really?
think
It's AI.
that
It
at
wasn't
some
them.
point over this weekend, I was watching NASCAR content, and they may have played that.
Well, they probably did, but it's a fake song.
Wow, I
It
can't
pisses
believe
me
I hadn't
off.
seen any of this. Now listen, I mean, it's not like I wasn't on socials. I would see, like I was
I need to
reading
go
through
look that
stuff.
up because now I'm really curious about that.
Yeah,
Because
now-
I was
now
like,
I'm curious.
I actually looked at Anna and I'm like, golly, can we just give it a break when that came up? I don't remember if I was watching.
No,
I don't remember
I was
what I was
like,
watching.
Now I'm curious because, like I said, I didn't see any
So
of
much
that.
fake stuff was getting passed around, and then people like, I know we did it, then people were just making these like low grade. Everybody wanted to get a TikTok view or a click, and a Facebook. Everybody's making these little low level Kyle Busch videos with, you know, the songs and the videos, and they're all trying to make.
low level version of one.
Well, it's a little low level.
Oh
Yeah.
my!
It was.
Brandon,
It was a little low level.
golly.
Yeah.
Look, all right, so
It was almost
fine,
immediately after it was
fine.
announced. Brandon's on there. 5
Fine,
minutes
if
later.
you want to talk about it,
was
fine.
low level?
So apparently,
Could you not
dang, I mean,
honor him
well,
with quality?
Just freaking, just stomp on me. Why don't
Lord
you?
have mercy.
I'm just saying they had like these really professional ones where they took up the whole. When you turn their phone this way, it takes up the whole screen. Ours was like the little half screen thing.
Oh no!
Look, all right.
I'm
So
sorry.
Thursday,
Let's cancel the
I
podcast.
couldn't even focus. I'll be honest. I don't know this guy. He don't know me. But like, it really bothered me. And I mean, I don't know. Like I told y'all in the text, I'm like, I'm tired of hearing about these kids. Like I feel so terrible for these kids and his wife and just seeing it just constantly on the feed and the way he died. And I don't know, it bothered the crap out of me. And Thursday and Friday, like I'm supposed to be trying to get all this work done because I had a set amount of work I was trying to get done before I left, on Sunday. And I lost Thursday afternoon because I could not stop trying to find out what in the world, why was he hospitalized? Like what happened? Like what, and because I was just so shocked about it. So anyway, so I was going through and I remember the Rowdy documentary and I just did one of the intro because I thought it was a cool intro. And so I wanted just to post something on the page. So, I mean, yeah, I thought it was awesome. And anyway, so I'm sorry that was so low quality, but
I didn't even see it. I didn't even know we did it.
You know what? If
That
you
is
want access to
embarrassing,
the
though,
page,
I will
by all means, you
I'm
can
just
start
saying,
doing that yourself.
It just got to the point where everybody was trying to do it. I was like, all right. And then the conspiracy theories start coming out. I'm like,
Oh my!
it's an hour in and we're already speculating that the government's taking them out and because they got insurance money. Yeah, I know you shared that to us too. But
Well, I mean,
once Bo explained because I didn't think about the pneumonia thing either. And I was like, that doesn't sound right. Well, Bo explained it. I was like, well, that kind of makes sense. And then that's actually how it happened. But there's still people on there talking about there's no way a healthy man would die. I didn't know pneumonia could be deadly to like a 40-year-old. You always think of it being 70, 80-year-old people.
well, I knew it could get bad, but I didn't, a 41-year-old, super healthy, races all the time. I mean, he's in his prime.
Probably what killed him was racing through all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh,
not taking a break and getting what he needed.
Yeah,
Which I mean, look at his work ethic. Look at how hard he's working. I'm not surprised that he did.
Well, and the more I thought about it too, I was like, it's been so rough the last year or so, and we've talked about it, we've been kind of rooting for him. You and I, we talk about it a lot too. It's like we wanted to see him win so bad, and I can only imagine how somebody like him, was so used to being on top, winning all the time, thought he wasn't going to let anything slow him down. He was trying so hard to get back to victory lane. Thought I could totally see him trying to work through it. No, I'm good. I'm not missing this weekend. Or I'm gonna be fine. Yeah. I could totally see that happening.
I mean, he won a truck race.
Well, they just thought it was a little
4 days
sinus cold. They didn't. I don't guess he got checked out to know he had pneumonia or something.
Well, I want to know what the doctor said at Watkins Glen.
The doctor probably told him you need to go get this fixed. I mean, I'm not going to take a position on that, but the doctor could have easily looked at him and said, you need to go to the hospital and get this checked out. You need to go at least go to the doctor and get it checked out. Because you shouldn't be getting a shot for this like this. I mean, obviously they had a history based on the in-car mic, but he might have.
Yeah,
and Kyle, I mean, it's up to Kyle to go take care of himself.
Yeah, I saw people saying that too. Like the doctors failed him. Like I kind of said that originally too, but then I thought to myself, well, who knows? The doctor might have told him. We don't know what the doctor told him.
Yeah, they're not going to make you.
After dealing with Bear, and then other family members recently that have been in the hospital, I'm telling you, even with Bear, like at top tier medical facilities, we still have to be checking their work to make sure that they're doing what they need to be doing. We're still doing our own research on things and pitching ideas out. And like, we're not professional medical people, but we're finding out things that make them think and change how they diagnose him. And we're like, you have to take it. I am not gonna give credit to the medical industry because it's terrible in the United States. It is awful. It is for profit and for profit only. They really don't care if you're getting well or not.
We just had 4 nurses check out.
I do not give a dadgum about a nurse. Don't get me started on that.
The nurses, the nurses don't have a lot to do with, the for-profit part of it. They're just there to take care of you.
I'm just messing with you.
But Brandon knows I get fired up about nurses because even good nurses are few and far between. If you're listening, you're probably a great. I hope so. But anyway,
Yeah.
I'm not going to gang up. I still don't think it's fair to gang up on, as much as I distrust and dislike the medical establishment. I don't think it's fair to assume that doctor, who we know his name, I don't think it's fair to assume that he didn't tell Kyle to go get
I agree.
treatment, because we don't know.
Well, that's because as it happened, we're so, as my dad always likes to say, too close to the forest to see the trees.
Yep.
But I'm, as time kind of went by, see, I was one of the ones looking into, well, they did win that lawsuit against that insurance company a few months back, and that sure is kind of weird.
And Kobe Bryant was killed in a plane crash.
God, it wasn't even true. I was like, just go look it up.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm reading all this stuff, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of guilty. I'm sitting there thinking, but I like to go down the conspiracy theory side. Put the
it's
tinfoil
more
hat
fun.
on.
It's more fun than the truth of
Yeah,
it. Like,
but as time goes by and you really kind of look at it, you're like, yeah, that's probably all it was. He probably literally just worked himself to death.
Overdid it.
And sad. I hate it, and it's really weird to think that I could not stand this guy for like 10 years, and then he kind of started to win me over a little bit. He was still he's still a little bit of that butthole, but
That's how Jeff Gordon fans feel about Dale Earnhardt.
yeah, oh yeah. And I've seen a lot of people too, and I don't know how y'all feel about it. A lot of people have been saying, "Oh, this is like our generation's Earnhardt." I don't know if I quite put it like that, but
I saw somebody, or I heard somebody say it on NASCAR broadcast, which I've watched all 6 races the past 2 weekends. So 2 truck races, I even watched some of the ARCA. But somebody said that RCR has lost the 2 greatest drivers in NASCAR history. That hit pretty hard.
yeah.
And I didn't think about Kyle Busch like that until you actually look at what he did. I think that might be true.
Yeah.
He might have the 2 greatest.
Well, he has the most wins of anybody. I mean, if you add up all 3 series, he has the most wins by far, and then nobody's going to touch it. I mean, you think just one series, just the O'Reilly series, is 102 wins. That one alone.
Yeah.
I mean,
And who's leading that? Probably
actively
right now. Probably Justin Allgaier.
I was going to say actively Allgaier, and
yeah,
he's not going to come close.
I think he's 7th out. Matter
And
of
he
fact,
said something about retiring or quitting at the end of this year. So
he might need to. He's going to be on top if he does that. He's about to win the championship.
so he can quit on top, but
Maybe.
I don't know. It just really sad.
it hit.
I hated
This
it.
one hit like the Earnhardt. I was young then. I was probably like 11, so like I didn't have that connection to him. Like I knew, like he was, a really popular guy, but I was still like didn't have the connection to him, so
Right.
it didn't affect me. But like this one kind of affected me more is because he's 41, I'm 38. He's got a wife, 2 kids. I got a wife and a kid. Like something easy could happen to me because I'd have done the same thing as him. I would have ignored it and just kept going on about my business.
Yeah.
And not even thought about it. Where now, if I freaking get a cold, I'm gonna be starting to worry. Like
Yeah.
honestly, I mean, is this pneumonia? I'm not even trying to kid, like because that's what he thought it was a sinus
Well, I
cold.
mean,
yeah.
And like I just be
But
freaking out now.
I'm with you.
You do have. It's not like. Yeah, it's like a cold, but it's not just like. I mean, it lingers.
right.
Typically, you're gonna get a cold and you're gonna get over it in a couple of days.
About, yeah.
So if it goes longer than that, maybe don't
We're
ignore it.
weeks. Yeah, we're weeks into it.
Yeah, maybe don't ignore it.
Yeah.
I mean, he was
that's why.
long enough in at Watkins Glen 2 weeks before he died. He was long enough into it that he specifically requested a doctor by name that he
Yeah.
knew was on
He,
site.
I must say he was bad enough to know, like, I need a doctor. You know what I mean?
The one that he knows by name and is on site.
Yeah.
Then
I think it'd been going on.
Yeah.
and then I kind of made a connection with it. It's like, Brexton lost his dad. Like for him, he's fortunate enough where they have, enough money and connections where he can probably continue on racing.
Oh,
Turns
no,
out they
but like,
just
if I'd have
won
been-
$8
if I'd have been his
something
age,
million dollars from
Like if I'd have been his age and that had happened to my dad, like I probably would have never raced again. Like
Yeah.
I just don't have that connection, money, or time and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
like, I've made a connection with that part of it too. Like luckily, thankfully for him, he's probably going to have enough to be able to continue on.
How do you feel about the RCR saving the 8 for Brexton? Like, how does that come
mean,
across to you?
I don't know. It was a little weird.
He's
I
11.
didn't expect that, you know. But.
He's 11.
Why
You know
didn't
what I
Dale
mean?
get to drive the 3?
And see, that's another point. It's just
Which
it's
I
a
mean,
very
Dale was
odd
driving
thing.
for DEI,
Right.
so
Yeah. I don't know. It was just
Different
it was
there,
very
but
odd.
Something I didn't expect that to come out. I didn't expect
But
that.
I
to
will
be-
say,
I can see you putting the 8 away and just not saying anything about it, but to come out and say we're going to save it for Brexton.
knowing that you've lost the 2 best drivers in NASCAR, Richard may have been a little emotional.
I say
Oh,
it probably
I'm
hits
sure.
him different too.
I told y'all in the text, I was like, you know, you gotta. There's no telling what's going through Richard's head. He's probably sitting there, deja vu. I cannot believe this is happening to me again.
I
You
do
know.
kind of, I don't know.
Even though
They
it wasn't the
didn't-
same relationship with Dale. I mean, obviously they were best friends. They
So
were
when
close,
you
but still.
if you play if Dale Earnhardt would have been playing baseball when he died, they'd have hung his jersey up and nobody would ever played in that number again. On that team.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at on it. Like, I don't mind putting it up for Brexton, but did that happen to the 3? Did we? I mean, I know the 3.
Supposedly we did, but they
The
brought it up
3
false.
is cemented in NASCAR history, but that's the thing. Like, Austin Dillon's not worthy of driving the 3 car. I mean, I'm not even. I like Austin Dillon.
Yeah.
I
was
really
alright-
like Austin.
I
I
was
keep
alright with it.
tabs on him.
I was
but,
alright with it in the truck, maybe the rally series and stuff.
Yeah,
You gotta
but
give
the cup car. I mean, I feel like it should have been put up on a shelf.
Should have been the 33 or the
I mean, I
21.
say that, but
Michael,
man,
Michael Jordan would have died playing basketball. The 23's retired anyway. Most people don't wear well.
I was
guess
going
no
to say,
problem, but
I
don't
think
even-
the
if he'd have
20
died playing
but
basketball, then
no,
nobody would ever wear
the-
23 again. But
The 23 for who did he finish his career with? Was it the Bulls?
Wizards.
Wizards?
Mhm.
I don't know. I would not be surprised.
I know it's
if-
retired for the Bulls, but people in the NBA still
He
wear
did
it.
play for the Wizards?
Yeah, that's where he ended his career.
I thought he would. See, that tells you I don't know anything about
Yeah, I don't
basketball.
really
but
keep
anyway,
up. The only thing I know about Michael Jordan is he owns a race car team.
that's really all I know at this point. I watched The Last Dance. It was a really good documentary. That's
watched-
about all I know.
watched
And he
him-
just hired
I watched him
my
play
second favorite
at the
driver,
Pyramid
so.
with the Wizards back when the Grizzlies were a new thing. He came to the Pyramid with.
What
the
was it,
Wizards.
like 03 or 04 or something?
Had
Yeah, it's
to be
about like
early in there,
03, I
yeah.
think it was.
Okay, see, I thought he was done after. The
I
Last
would
Dance.
not be surprised
He was.
if
He came
MJ's
back at like
jersey is
40 years
retired
old
already.
and played again. He was like 40 when he came back.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't be surprised if MJ has a retired jersey on the team
He does.
on a
I know
team he
the
played for.
Bulls definitely have it
Yeah.
retired.
So I mean, I'm not saying the 3 couldn't never have come back, but RCR 3 probably should have been hung up.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
in the Cup Series for
And-
sure.
For sure.
And
Like I said,
probably,
everything
yeah,
else I've been
probably-
all right with, but it's kind of weird. And even Martha, wasn't it Martha's? Dale's mom said she really didn't want to see the 3 ever again
Yep.
or whatever.
They
But
do a good job with it. Not this past weekend. I thought that car looked like trash, but the
Well.
Bass Pro cars and he had one that was black and silver, and I can't remember who was the title sponsor on it, but it looked really good.
yeah.
I like seeing it out there.
I
but
about to say, I
don't
like seeing it out there. They got
I
some
don't
good looking
like
cars.
seeing it
The,
out
the
there.
Bass Pro cars just look good to me anyway. But anyway, we're getting off the rails
Getting
again.
into the weeds.
We ain't got nothing to talk about. So.
Yeah. Well, what did you think about the Aaron Reutzel Thorson deal? Did you see
Man,
that?
wild.
I didn't see that.
Man,
Oh,
that was
I
wild. That was
missed it.
bad too. Like Thorson just usually.
Oh,
does-
I did see that from
The-
2 weeks ago, or from
When was Lawrenceburg was
about to say,
Friday?
was it
I
Friday?
thought-
Man, that feels like a long time ago.
I thought
Golly.
Lawrenceburg was the other day.
Yeah, it was Friday.
I've traveled thousands of miles since then, so
Yeah, so I
that was
think I
Thursday
shared
night, wasn't it?
Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, I think it was
I
Thursday.
can't remember which night, but I shared that video with y'all of him passing Bell in that midget. But that was like 10, 11 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
And, he came from,
It was
looked like
bad.
15 car lengths back, slid Bell. And I think he went on to win that race that night. And it looked like he was going to do the same thing again. But
bad.
wing racing's a little bit different. And Reitzel picked it right back up, center of the corner off. And
And-
boy, it wasn't even close.
And Reitzel posted an apology, and I was like, man, that's like the least sincere apology I've ever heard in my life. It's kind of
I
like,
mean-
hey, I messed up. I'm sorry about that, but rebuild, regroup, come back. Even though I made Aaron Reitzel lose the points lead,
Yeah.
regroup, rebuild, come back next week.
I
Like,
think
Aren't they friends?
I'm not gonna hold either one of them. Throw it in there because it looked like he was gonna get it.
I'd never.
I'm about to say, I don't think he did.
Oh, dude,
never.
it looked close to me when I saw it because Reitzel did not pick it up until he got halfway around the corner.
Yeah.
So if he'd got in some slick, I think it was stuck.
It didn't look close to me.
But one thing is for sure, if you look at the angles and how they're stacked up, Reitzel could have seen him. So do you run your race and chase that hole that may not be there? Because he's not gonna not hit the wall.
Sometimes though, you've committed so much that you
don't. Lawrenceburg, like
don't back down.
That's why I was surprised he threw it because the top was so fast. Like if he was going to throw it, he had to be on the bumper, and you just had to go for it. But he was a couple car lengths back.
Oh, he was
when he tried it. The top's just so fast. That's why I was really surprised he even tried it.
That's fair enough. There,
the top was just so.
He did have a good run going down that backstretch though. I thought he had a run that maybe he should have gone another lap and use the run to get up tight and then thrown the slider.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was that the last lap? No, that wasn't the last lap.
No, that wasn't the last lap. Rico went on.
Did you watch it live when it happened?
No, I
so
didn't
they show not the replay, but they show like the aftermath. They tow Reitzel's car off. And it's great. Like the bottom of the frame rail was a perfect indention in the track. All the bars, crossbars, all that stuff was a perfect indention in the track. He landed that thing so hard, like just pancaked it. I was like, oh god, here we go.
Is he using one of them seats?
I think he's got a regular Butler build. I think. I don't know. I don't know if he's got a system or not.
And to me that should be talked about more. Is like we need to know. Okay, well, how's this set up? Because if that didn't hurt him, if it didn't affect him, then it seems like we need to know what happened.
It seems more so though, like when they land like this number here, like they pick up and slam.
Yeah.
The kid got hurt in California last weekend. Did the same thing. Like
talking about from the nose, like this, it just goes back to the back.
Landed back on the ass end. His X-rays and stuff come back negative, but he had like some swelling around his spine, so they held him like a couple days or whatever.
Yeah.
But he was only 14 too, so.
I thought the poster that was it Thorson that posted it was one of them was holding a water gun, the other one was holding a Nerf gun. Did you see that one?
No.
Yeah, I saw some poster about how they was going to war or something like that. But Rico went on to win the race, but it's amazing to me how much Reitzel he's been on fire this year and loses the points lead that quickly. You know, even just one incident.
He got it back the next night, though.
But I say he got it back the next night, but it's just crazy how it's tight enough that he would still lose the lead.
That was my thought when he threw it in there, knowing that, like, if Thorson gets ahead of you, who cares? I mean, he's not the one that's right there on your butt. I mean,
but that's not the mentality of a very
I don't know. I just still don't think he had enough time to react to it.
I don't think so. I think it was still fast.
And he may have been on the cushion. I mean, you got to drive it, so it's not like you can just let off the.
I think it was so fast, like it. The way the
fast to me.
The way the speed of the track was, and he was trying to race around there, like it was so fast. I'm gonna say he just didn't even have time to react to it.
No.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But I mean, what do I know? I don't race that no more. I don't race no dirt no more. But I thought that was pretty gnarly.
So Rico took the point lead, then he lost it back the next night because it's really crazy to me that Rico grew up racing in California, but he struggles the most on the short tracks. Like they went to Butler the next night, he finished like 11th or 12th.
Yeah,
it's a way smaller track, but it's really crazy to me. He grew up in California,
but he goes to Knoxville, Eldora, and he goes to all the big tracks, and he's really fast.
Yeah, Port Royal, stuff like that. He goes to the short ones.
The River City Outlaw race was really good too.
That was really good. Yeah.
Did you watch that one?
I watched the highlights.
Man,
it was like
I watched it live.
It's like the Chad's worst nightmare. He's just been dogging out Carson Macedo, talking about the 41 car is better than Macedo.
Yeah.
Put somebody in that car. You know, he's going on.
Yeah. He does that all the time.
But he champions David Gravel, and then Carson Macedo passes him with like last lap to win the race.
It was a really good race, though. That track's
it's
been known.
It has a good race every year.
Yeah, it's been known to have some really good races. That was where the one where my boy Larson and Logan Schuhart had a really good race a couple years ago, and like it's put on some really good races.
Put on some good ones there.
Yeah, Sheldon. But yeah, I did watch that one live, and it was excellent. But what was the deal?
Casey Cheserzek guy, that kid, he did really good. He did a really good job.
Yeah, he third, right?
Yeah,
he started on the pole, finished
third.
third.
He chose the wrong lane on the double file restart. That's what got him beat, pretty much.
Yeah, he's kind of come out of nowhere, and he's been doing really good too. What else? What was the fight? That
Justin Whittle and
was that
Aaron Bollinger at Lincoln, the sprint car fight.
Is that the one I'm thinking about?
I don't know. It's the only one I've seen.
Maybe that was it.
That's what I thought you were.
I
Two
thought-
drivers fighting on the track.
Yeah, I guess it
Were there
was.
sprint cars there.
Yeah.
Whittle. That was Whittle and Aaron Bollinger. I haven't seen what led to it or what caused it. I just heard them talking about it.
I thought that happened at River City.
Mhm.
Okay,
that
well,
was
I got
that was
that
at
all
Lincoln.
mixed up then. What else was
Did you
it?
see another one? I just saw it. Stormy talked about it. Chase Holland, modified driver, Kennedale Speedway.
Landed in the water.
No, he got
about
disqualified. He
that.
won the modified feature, but he got disqualified because his crew came on the track and went to victory lane, and he got disqualified because his crew came on the track.
The ultimate not listening to instructions. I think is what Stormy's
Yeah, I don't
getting
know
at
what they
there.
told him at the drivers' meeting for this deal,
Well, but that guy
So
didn't
they-
communicate it, whatever it
Wait
was.
wait a minute, hang on. So he won the race.
he won the race.
He goes to the scales.
I don't know. I just know he got DQ'd because his crew came on to the track and went to victory lane with him. I think that's how it was.
What's wrong with that? Is that not how it works everywhere?
I guess not at that track. You probably should listen
Where was
to the
this
drivers
at?
meeting.
Where was this at?
Kennedale is in Texas.
I know. I mean, I've raced there, but I've never heard of getting disqualified because your team comes out there to celebrate.
Better listen to the drivers meeting, brother. That's all I can say.
Well, what are you telling drivers? Your crew must not come on the racetrack even if you win?
Yeah,
Who says that?
I guess they did at Kennedale.
What does that say? Late model.
Late model series, the series rule was no victory lane pictures until after the whole show is over.
Oh, okay. So they come out there to get pictures done or whatever, and they
And
disqualify.
Stormy
Oh, and I
said,
forgot the series
owner
The
runs
series
second.
owner ran second. That's another.
Oh.
That's another thing about it that got a lot of attention was the series owner finished second. So
Yep. Well, hey, look. I'm just saying, let's get somebody on here to tell us that they heard it in the drivers' meeting, and then it's over with.
Hey,
We're
I
done.
know, we know some people in Texas. Maybe we could get somebody to call us. But man, I've never heard of that before. But yeah, that does look pretty bad when the series owner finishes second. That's why Tony Stewart would stop running the All-Star races, just because back when he owned the whole deal, he was he said it was like a bad look. Didn't want anybody saying anything, and that was why he quit doing all that.
the high limit had a lot of trouble with that at first too, and Kyle Larson pulled down the infield, and so it's like, no, the flags are messed up, so give Rico the heat race win type of thing,
Yeah.
But yeah, that was there's something else happened. I sent y'all the owner of the track made a Facebook post about a track called Oak something Speedway.
Yeah, you sent it like just right before we
Yeah,
started.
but
See, I
I
didn't get a
couldn't
chance
see
to
it.
watch.
I couldn't find any details on like what happened, but apparently the woman had a baby and a stroller and wanted to go to the infield and said her husband just won the race.
Oh, okay.
And they were like, no, or you can't go or something. Well, she walked back to her husband. I think then maybe that person, her husband, told her to go say that so she could go in the infield. Well, her husband was like waiting to race or whatever. So I guess it caused up a big social media stir about something. But the track owner was on there. He was on there just talking his S. He was just like, guess what? Y'all are just suspended for life. You ain't ever coming back to my track again. He was going off on them. It was hilarious. It was a funny.
I guess when you own the
video.
track,
Wow.
you can say that.
Yeah.
So, huh?
Yeah, I was like, well, maybe Clayton ought to take that approach a little bit. Let's get on Facebook Live.
No, wait a minute. Hang on a second. Y'all are having this approach, but when the guy was sitting there trashing Port Royal in Victory Lane or was Williams Grove, whichever one it was, the 99 guy that got banned for a year or whatever, y'all said that was light.
I'm not upset they got banned. I'm saying the track owner was phony with his post.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't care if they got banned.
I
Yeah,
care less
whatever.
about the rules.
Okay.
I don't
I mean,
care
the
they got
rule,
banned.
you know me, the rules are the rules. If you break them, don't expect to get any slack. But, I mean, was it harsh for a year? Maybe, maybe not. But it's their decision to make it.
So that's exactly how I felt about that deal. Like, dude was literally trashing to the world
Yeah.
about their
well,
racetrack.
He just
And
sounded like a
I
damn,
said, well,
up.
he's the owner. He has every right to do that.
he
You
sounded
know?
like a damn hillbilly up there too.
Who? What are you talking about?
That dude that got suspended for cussing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It was pretty pathetic, in my opinion. The modified that landed, and I did take a picture of.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
That
I
one.
didn't ever read into where it was where he landed.
It's
in the
crazy to
water.
me. He's talking about the modified that landed in the river or pond or something.
And now listen, it was like up to like up to the roof of this car.
They
Like,
had
if it-
had to hold the car up
Did they?
while he was getting out so that he could have air. I mean, they rolled him over, and they had to hold the car. Like there were
Jackson-
several guys in there that had to hold it up.
His name was Jackson Maddock. I was trying to find the racetrack it even happened at.
What I'm wondering is why? How the heck can you drive? Did he? Because he rolled the car. From what I read, he rolled the car on the track, and it rolled off the track and into the water. If anybody's got details, add it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if you look at it, it looks like somebody just went out to the middle of bum freaking nowhere and threw this thing into a creek.
that's what it
Like,
looks
it doesn't look like it's anywhere near a racetrack.
How long have they been racing at that track, though?
I don't know.
Gotta at least set some telephone
wanna
poles
see-
or something.
I want to see a video of how he got there.
I would love to as well.
I mean, I'm glad he's okay, but man, like if you look at the photos, and I didn't have time to add it, I would have added it in the deal here so I could show the post, but I need to go back see who even made the post so you could go back and find it. But I guarantee if you were to go to Facebook and type in Jackson Maddock, it's JAXSON and then Maddock MATTICK. Like if you go look that up,
Yeah,
you'll find it. You'll see the pictures.
It's pretty crazy.
Buck Monson Photos, the one that posted it. And I mean, the car is literally rolled over upside down, laying in this water. I don't know how he got out. I don't know how he's okay. I guess
They were there. They were on him quick.
yeah, they had to have been on him quick.
I mean,
but
I guess landing in the water is softer than hitting something. But
it's
I feel
not
like
that, it's drowning.
I know
that
but,
I'm worried
but
about.
I feel like if you're gonna be racing and you're close enough where you could drive off the end of the track into the water,
you would think there's a
you
little bit
might
more.
want to have something there.
I don't want to hear anything else about Clayton's fence.
Amen to
Because
that.
at least there's no creek for you to go flying off
Yeah.
into, or at least even.
If you hit the creek, you've
I
done
say
something.
if-
You went too far.
If I say if you hit some water from Riverside, we might ought to. We might ought to
And
be
we're
worried
at
about.
Riverside. We're right there on the river.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
might ought to be worried about other people. Like it was
Yeah.
pretty bad. I saw something else. Maybe y'all have seen this. Did you know that Disney World had a racetrack at one point?
No.
An actual racetrack?
Perky, are you
Disney
watching?
World.
Can you confirm this?
Perky knows all the history of every racing thing.
Really?
Yeah, he can tell you anything about everything.
So I just happened to come across this. I just thought it was interesting. Walt Disney World Speedway once sat right next to Magic Kingdom, and it was built in 1995. And looking at it,
that from that sounds like a fake story.
no.
Yeah, it does sound like a fake story.
Hey, and if it
They
is,
tore it down to take all you
And if-
pitiful Americans' money.
and if it is,
Spend
then,
your money on
then let me
racing.
know.
I don't want Disney.
But it says built in 1995. It hosted real races and gave fans a chance to hit the track themselves. Guests could live out their NASCAR dreams with the Richard Petty driving experience. So we could probably find it. By 2015, engines went quiet and the track was removed to make way
2015.
Sounds
Yeah.
fake.
to make way for a lake created for Disney's wetland
Oh, no.
mitigation program. And if you look at the map, it looks just like the racetrack where that lake was, or is now.
2015. I feel like I'd have heard it. I'd graduated in 14.
Yeah, I'm about to say
I've been in
graduated
racing my whole
14.
childhood. I feel like I'd have heard something about that.
Well, NASCAR didn't race there, but
So?
so it looks just like you played the NASCAR 03, 04 games, right?
Have
You remember
Yes.
Nazareth?
Yeah.
It looks just like Nazareth if you look at it. So I don't know if maybe the game, like if they recreated it, maybe they could name it that because of rights, like for rights or legal reasons or something. But it looks just like Nazareth in that old game. So I don't know. But I thought that was pretty interesting. And then I thought another thing that was pretty funny was the truck that tried to go through tech at Nashville. And
I didn't see it.
you didn't see this either?
No, I don't think I did.
I can't remember.
You say it was
his last
Disneyland? Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out if this is a real story.
Walt Disney World Speedway.
Be in
It
Florida,
was built in 1995.
not California.
There was a guy in the truck series, Perez, I think was his last name. It's a 44 truck.
Yeah.
He pulled up to tech. You know how we pull up to tech and they've got all the templates and everything ready to go. And he pulls up to tech and the
It was
tech
real.
guys. It was real. See, good. See, I'm not out here spreading fake news. But he pulls up to tech, and the tech guys didn't even put the template on it. They said, "Nope, you're gonna have to take that back." Like it was so he was so bad out of whack. No, just don't even bother. It's not even right. He ended up having to go to a backup truck.
Wow.
Over a tech issue.
I
thought that was crazy too.
don't think I heard anything about that.
Yeah, it was all over. Look, I get everything on Twitter or X
Which
now.
I stayed up. Did I stay up and watch that race?
I don't even know.
This weekend was so long. I think I did. So I flew out Friday morning to Dallas and picked up my RV and drove it back. And it's a 1978.
He drove it back 55 miles an hour all the way back.
It wasn't 55, but I really don't know how fast it was because the cruise control wasn't working. It's got a TH400 in it, and I'm hoping that the speedometer gear just popped out.
he didn't know how fast he was
A
going.
TH400, if y'all don't know, is a 3-speed automatic transmission made by Chevrolet, and this thing's got a small block 400, 411 gears, and it hits third gear at about 25 miles an hour.
Golly.
And I'm running 65 on the interstate with 411s in the back.
Hey, I just
it was
realized
singing.
Ryan said that trucks raced at Disney.
I saw it said NASCAR tested there. The IRL race there.
Interesting.
It said there.
Really?
It said IRL.
He
race
also
there.
said, didn't they shut it down because people kept dying? We may need to look into this more.
Wow.
Yeah,
See, this is
IRL,
why
NASCAR testing.
Brad's going to have it all done here.
This
in a
is
second.
why we need
your
all of y'all
video.
to start commenting and liking and subscribing and doing all this stuff so that I have more time to like dive into things because we literally hop on here like 20 minutes before 7 o'clock.
He's
and we just
talking
start
about,
talking.
so if we get enough followers,
About
he'll
to say,
feel
we
be
get-
paid for this.
Yeah,
and
we get
it'll
enough-
get him more time.
We get enough
We'll be able
followers.
to justify more time.
I'll just quit my job and I'll do this full time. I'll research everything. I'll go do the interviews. I'll make sure we talk to everybody.
Brandon
Okay.
can come in here prepared and he can just get our takes. We'll just be the opinion guys.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about
That's
this?
basically what y'all are now. I mean, I came in tonight and I didn't have a single note. Not a single one. I usually have something. And Bo said, "Well, good. It'll be a good podcast then." And then Brad's over here, and then Brad's over here saying, "Well, we've already bored everybody for 45 minutes."
That's not the feature, is it?
No,
it's the
that's
Dash.
yes,
It's the
Dash right
Dash.
now. Dash is out for high, so we got the high limit race in the background. I didn't want to upset Brad. I knew he'd be stroking out if he
I
wasn't
was going to
home.
watch on my phone regardless. So.
Yeah. Well, I can't believe you can care. It's high limit. What do you even
I mean,
care
I
for?
like sprint car racing regardless. But like I told you before, if you put them next to each other, I'm walking through the world of Outlaw Gate.
Yep. I understand. What else?
If we lock it down now, I might can get home, get a shower before they start the feature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Yeah. I don't really. We didn't really have a lot to say. Not a lot happened outside of what we talked about. But let's see. I gotta somehow get back to my stuff over here. But we appreciate y'all listening. I'm sorry about last week. Like I said, just very weird week. The way
Don't
things
worry,
went down.
it'll happen again.
I hope not. I hope nobody else goes. Like
Not
I mean,
that, but I mean, us choosing not to have the podcast last week wasn't because somebody died.
well, I
It
mean,
was not.
it was part of it, and I
Barely.
mean, and like no racing even happened. Like nothing was really happening that was even worth talking about.
Daniel Suarez won the Cup race
So
from
Wow.
13th.
I mean, I guess
13th.
he won the Cup race.
13th to 1st
that was
because of a
planned.
2-tire stop.
That was planned. NASCAR said, you know,
Put an
that
asterisk
was
next to it.
Daniel
was
Suarez didn't win a race. Daniel Suarez, crew chief, won a race.
Nah, he did.
Oh, we didn't even talk about
No,
the
we
Indy
didn't.
500 though. Like that was an amazing race.
That was a good finish.
Like,
That was a really
amazing.
good finish. How do you say that guy's last name? I can't ever pronounce these guys.
I can't remember who it was at this point. I guess
started
it wasn't
with
too
R.
damn memorable. I can't remember who won already.
I just know it wasn't. It was like the it was like the closest finish in Indy 500 history or whatever. It was.
And there was
it was
a
really good.
they just showed an in-car camera because he fell back to third. I thought it was over for him.
Yeah.
I liked how the fuel thing was going to play out. I was like, this is pretty awesome, but then it didn't play out. I was like,
the
it's-
red flag. That
I was like, he's
money.
toast now. There's no way he's going to be able to come back, and especially do it around the outside was insane. You don't
Yeah.
ever see that happen. Like they showed us in car, and he barely brushes the wheels when he's
I'm
passing
about
for
to
second.
say
He's
going
like,
into one.
I was like, that dude never lifted either, and
Yeah.
he damn near put it over the fence.
Yeah. If he'd have been over one more inch to the left, it'd have been
hopped
over.
that right rear and
It'd have been done.
Winning that race is it means
it,
so much more than everything else. It's crazy to see
the
the
Indy
emotion
500s.
behind
That's like
that.
probably my favorite asphalt race. I watch it every year.
What about the ones we go run?
The
don't like those?
I've watched yours. I've watched
I
yours.
will say too,
But they're
that
just not your favorite. They're not
that was
good.
one of the better indies.
Yeah, it was
because
good
a lot
one.
of times they'll get in that situation and they can run single file and they have to really work.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not saying he didn't work on the outside. The fact that he ran the outside
I know. I didn't
was a
think.
testament to how good, because that is not a 2-lane racetrack.
Mhm.
It's almost flat. You got to go further around the outside, and the fact that he made that pass. I mean, I'm not saying his teammate didn't help him out a little bit
It's
because they
funny
were
you
teammates.
say that. The year I went, I think it was like 2012 or 13. The guy that was winning the race come into the last corner. We were sitting in the last corner, coming to the last corner, and he was trying to pass a lap car. He went to the outside, and he got up into the marbles, and the thing never turned and went straight into the wall, coming to win the Indy 500.
Man.
Ended up finishing, I think he coasted across in like third or fourth or something. But
Really?
yeah, he tried to stick it on the outside of a lap car, and it just went straight into the fence.
Oh,
That's why I was
man.
shocked he was even able to do that.
Yeah.
Yep. Pretty
Make the
crazy.
pass.
Well, I mean, how far? Not to get. I mean, well, I know we're trying to end it, but how far ahead was he of second?
He was pretty far ahead, but it's still, they were going, so he was going 200 to second place, going 215. He probably was going 160 by the time he hit the wall. So,
Well, I just I just mean, like, why didn't he just wait and if he was far enough ahead, why didn't he just kind of file in?
Why didn't Aaron Reitzel hit the let
Well,
off
it's
the
the same
gas
thing
on
too. Is
Saturday-
if you see those
on-
guys, you saw it in
the
the
other night.
race on the Indy 500. Like if they didn't feel comfortable with it and they slowed down and had to fall back in line, they would lose a ton of ground really fast and have to build back up and get going again. So it's probably what was on his mind. I go down and have to back out the gas. It's going to take me a minute to get.
Well,
back
that's why I
going
was asking,
again.
like,
You
how
got to
far back
time it a
was
little
second?
bit better,
Yeah.
and that's also on your spotter too to let you know, hey, this lap car is going this fast or
Yeah.
going
You got this
like,
much of a
hey,
lead.
we're coming into turn 3. Just know you're going to catch this car in turn 4. You need to start accounting for it now so you can be ready. You know, maybe give up a little bit of speed through here. That way you can catch him on the straight or catch him wherever. Versus,
Yeah, you saw
mean,
you saw a lot of
sorry,
that
that's just spotter talk.
timing it out.
Something I know a little bit about. So
But yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to the Indy 500. If you ever get to go to it, but you won't see much. You'll only go one time and never go back, but it's cool to go to.
yeah, there was
It's more of an event. Like,
how
just
many
for the
people were
atmosphere
in the
kind of thing.
crowd?
It
It was 6. It was a 6-figure crowd.
Yeah.
I think it was 200,000 people.
Yeah.
And what do
There's
they
a
call
lot.
it? The snake pit or whatever? Everybody talks about
That's
like
where
the snake
everybody.
pit.
That's where everybody goes into the infield. That's where the snake pit is.
Yeah.
I believe.
The that track is 2.5 miles long,
Yeah.
and I don't think people realize how. I mean, I think
That's
that
how big Daytona is.
I think that restart really showcased. Yeah, but Daytona, you've got 26 cars in a picture frame right now, so it
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
mean that it doesn't mean anything. But those cars, on a restart, they got spread out on that 2.5, and if he didn't have 2.5, he wasn't gonna win a race.
No.
But 4 corners, 2.5 miles. It was very cool to see. It made Indy look so big
Yeah.
compared to normally it doesn't look that big.
Yeah. Oh, are we missing anything else?
No, let's wrap it up so Bo can get home and see the feature.
Alrighty. All right. Well, guys, we appreciate y'all listening. Like I said, sorry about last week, but anyway, planning on being back next week. So our race obviously got rained out. I don't even know if I even said that in the beginning.
did.
But we got rained out, so we didn't even get to race. But we're having to go back to Newport in a couple weeks.
Was it
Um,
not this weekend, but next weekend? Y'all
June
got?
June 13th. So June 13th, we should be making up that race. Anything else? DrivenRacingOils.com. Make sure you guys go get your oil, your cleaning supplies.
I used my speed lube today.
Did you?
Yep.
Good. Yep. Make sure you go to DrivenRacingOils.com. Use that Hanks10 code. Get 10% off. And we will, as long as nothing happens, we'll see you guys next week. Anyway,
Let her eat.
take care, guys. Bye. Bye.